The BADT was founded in 1963 and they had their first meeting on the 2nd of March in 1963 at New Cross for dental auxiliaries. And here today we have our 62nd year of conference in Oxford. What would you say to newly qualifiers why to join BADT?
Well, there's been huge progress in the profession over the years, and that only happens with strong associations. I know a lot of people think it's probably a bit old-fashioned to join an association, but for instance, with all the work on the prescribing, without BADT and BSDHT members working together, then that wouldn't be getting anywhere. So it's really important, if you want your voice to be heard in the future of the profession, you've got to sort of put your money where your mouth is and support us, basically. And you get to come to fabulous events like this and meet like-minded people.
Why would you recommend other therapists to join the BADT?
Well, I think it's important to become a member of any professional or organisation for new ideas and keeping yourself updated with CPD. But I think the BADT, especially for therapists, promotes us as therapists, and it's primarily towards therapists, not as hygienists as well, because although our skill set's quite similar, the way that therapy is going, it's quite important to know the differences, what we can provide as professionals, what we can and cannot provide, and that is what BADT is pushing forward.
Why should people come to conference, Debbie?
Oh, it's such a laugh, and you know, the CPD element is fantastic. You know, the lecturers are always amazing. They're so well educated, and you know, there are inspiration, aren't they? Most of them are university professors, and you know, people are out there in the coalface of dentistry. They should come because not only are you getting your CPD that we all need, but yeah, they're networking with people who are out there doing the same thing either they want to do or they are doing. Sometimes you can learn more from your peers than you can from sitting in front of a lecture. So yeah, and it's, you know, it's great to see your colleagues and friends, you know, once a year.
Do you recommend other therapists do attend conferences like the BADT?
Well, I think it's essential. I think you have to have your ear to the ground with what's happening with regards to new techniques, new legislation even. The speakers this morning with the Deputy Chief Dental Officer, you don't get an opportunity to hear these individuals face to face very often, and it's absolutely key particularly if you're in business not just of providing care but of providing structures to develop those care. If you're not picking up what's going on, then you're increasing your chances of perhaps making the wrong decisions, strategic decisions, and missing out on directions that the government and global health, in truth, may be travelling, and you need to be part of that. Yeah.
What do you see as the future for dental therapists?
Well, if you listen to all the speakers that we've had today, the future seems very bright. It seems like we're going to be utilised in lots of different ways, in many ways, to help provide access to dental care for patients.
Please join us at conference next year. It's going to be bigger, better and more exciting than this year. See you there, guys.